Hey guys, Ryan Queck with Sandler Training here alongside Matt Disalvatore, who is in the sign business. Probably one of our most successful clients here. I'm going to let Matt take it from here and share his story, how Sandler's impacted your life and your business, and all those different goodies.
Thanks for having me, Ryan.
Yeah.
Matt DeSalvatore, Creative Signs. I actually met Ryan probably 5-6 years ago
Yeah.
at a chamber event, and through one of my good friends. And you said, "Hey, let's grab lunch or coffee sometime." I said, "Okay," and we went. And you just started asking me about my sales process, and give you a little bit of background on that. Worked for a family business. We've been around for about 40 years. My parents had 5 kids for cheap labor. And I was
A relic of old
the
times.
most outgoing child, so they said, "Hey, Matt, you go do sales."
Yeah.
And no training, no background in sales. It was just, Matt's the people person. Get out there and sell.
Right.
So we made signs. So I get out there and I tried to sell. And I hit a lot of brick walls along the way. I did it for probably 4 years before I met you. Just going out and walking into places and trying to talk to people, and brick wall after brick wall. I would send out proposals and people wouldn't get back to me, and I started to despise sales. I would have little wins here and there along the way, but I didn't enjoy sales. I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy going into work. And
Why
then,
is everyone else having fun, but not me?
yeah, exactly. And then, so when we went and grabbed coffee, you started saying some of those pain points to me. You were like, "Well, what are you experiencing in your sales process?" Well, first of all, I was like, "Sales process, what is that?"
What is that? Right.
And then you started saying some of the things that I was experiencing. You're like, "So when you send off the proposal, do you get into voicemail jail? Like, you never get a hold of people? Do they go dark on you?" And I was like, "Yes. Yes, all the things that you were saying was all the things I was experiencing and all the things I didn't like about sales." So you said, "Hey, we do the Sandler system. We've got a whole sales system. I know you don't know what that is, but we'll teach you along the way." And so I signed up for it, started coming out to class, and just through the techniques with doing stuff, my perspective previously was, I'm a good fit for everyone. They just don't know that I'm a good fit for them. So get me in front of anyone and I can sell them.
Yeah.
But through Sandler, I actually realized I'm not a good fit for everyone. And that's okay.
It's okay.
But I was more on like the people-pleasing side of stuff. So when people were saying no to my product, it felt like they were saying no to me. And you guys helped out with that a lot, to put it more into my control and me to find out, hey, not everyone is a good fit for me, and that's okay. And I'm not a good fit for everyone, and that's okay too. So the biggest win that I've taken away from 3-4 years of Sandler training is that actual thing, that I'm not a good fit for everyone and everyone's not a good fit for me. So now, instead of just handing out proposals like it's candy,
Yeah.
and throwing as much mud on the wall and seeing what sticks, I ask questions up front to see, are you a good fit for me? And am I a good fit for you? And if not, maybe I can refer you over to someone who would be a good fit for you. And I've actually gained business that way because I get referral partners now.
Right. It's weird how that works, right? It's like you recognize your value.
Yeah.
And then you realize, okay, well, someone's coming to help me, or they need help.
Yeah.
So how can I still help this person? But I don't have to feel like everyone who walks in the door is someone that I should be trying to capture that business.
Yeah.
Especially in a business where maybe you guys can relate to this, where you are, it's more common, I guess, process to get a quote, right?
Yeah.
It's very common to call a sign company or something like that, get a proposal, get a quote. I'm getting 3 quotes, right? I'm sure you've heard that millions of times.
Every day.
Every day, exactly. So to have the power to say, okay, well, let's slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see what you need, where you're at. I don't want to totally send you away, but let's see if I can actually do anything.
Sure.
Matt has definitely polished that approach. We actually just talked about it in class today. I'm really proud to see your progress, and I really appreciate you taking to the work as well. Is there anything else that stands out for you as part of this experience?
So Sandler has been a huge time savings and stress reliever or reducer for me. So previously in my sales career, I would just send as many proposals as I could.
Yeah.
And in my industry, putting together a proposal isn't as easy as clicking a few mouse buttons. Like I
Right.
have to go and get price for steel and aluminum and acrylic and
Yes.
all these different raw materials, and then calculate the labor into doing that. And every sign that we do is different
It's
because
time-consuming.
everyone's logo is different. So previously, I would do all of that work, that upfront work, for something. Let's say a sign cost $5,000 for someone.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking questions like, "What's your budget?" Like those questions up front. So these people may have been calling thinking the sign was going to cost $500. So then when I put together a quote for $5,000, they get sticker shock. They
Yeah.
don't ever call me back, and I don't then know even why I lost the sale. I don't even get
That's
to find
the part
out.
that hurts, you know.
So I was doing all of that effort and energy. Let's say it takes me 8 hours to put together a proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that same person comes in with a $500 budget. I'm finding out in the first phone call, because of the techniques I've taught in Sandler, that their budget's $500. And if I can't do something for less than $5,000, guess what? I'm not a good fit for
Yeah.
them. I've just now taken what was going to take me 8 hours to do and cut it down to a 5-minute phone call.
Priceless. Your time is your most valuable resource.
And that happens every day, those type of phone calls, where it used to be I would put all of that effort and energy into something that this person was clearly not a good fit for me. So just the time savings alone and the stress relief of what Sandler has given me through learning the techniques and everything has been amazing. Not to mention, it ups my closing ratio, which ups
Right.
the amount that I'm selling, which ultimately affects my commission. So
Right. And now you can live a little bit more life because you got a little more, wallet size.
sell more in less time.
Perfect. Well, guys, as Matt described, it's saving him time, it's saving him stress, and it's probably saving other people stress too. To different proposal requests that you've had. It helps that you know your numbers because you can quantify that and you can really see the value as well.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Any final thoughts before we go here?
No, I think that's it. Thanks for having me, man.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
Thanks, guys.